Adele is, if we're being honest, a beautiful gift that we've never deserved. But still, even though we know we don't deserve her and all her glory, that doesn't mean we're ready for her to leave us anytime soon. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't have much of a choice, and thanks to a few new updates from the woman herself, we're starting to prepare ourselves for the worst. For our first piece of evidence, we have a note that Adele wrote and included in her tour program for her series of concerts at Wembley Stadium. For the big finale of her current tour, she's doing 4 shows at Wembley, or she was. More on that in a moment. In the note, she wrote that touring is a peculiar thing. It doesn't suit me particularly well. I'm a real homebody and I get so much joy in the small things. Plus I'm dramatic and have a terrible history of touring. Until now, that is. She wrote that she'd done 119 shows in the tour, plus the 4 at Wembley, and I only ever did this tour for you and to hopefully have an impact on you the way that some of my favorite artists have had on me live. And I wanted my final shows to be in London because I don't know if I'll ever tour again, and so I want my last time to be at home. And there it is. Cuts like a knife, doesn't it? So according to that note, the fans that managed to get tickets to the finale of her tour are super lucky. Or they were if they caught the first 2 shows. Yesterday, after playing her second show, she made a heartfelt announcement on Twitter that she'd be cancelling the remaining 2 shows. Meaning that the tour is over, and there's a good chance that we'll never get another chance to see her tour again. In the post she wrote on Twitter, Adele explained that the last 2 nights at Wembley have been the biggest and best shows of my life. She said she never thought she could pull off a show that big, classic Adele adorableness. However, she continued, I've struggled vocally both nights. I had to push a lot harder than I normally do. She said that, after going to see her doctor, she learned that her vocal cords have been damaged, and on medical advice I am unable to perform over the weekend. It's not the first time she's experienced trouble from her vocal cords. After experiencing some similar issues, she had to take a good deal of time off for surgery to repair the problem in 2011. This time around, she told her fans that to say I'm heartbroken would be a complete understatement. She's been trying steroids and other various treatments, and she said that she's considered pushing on with the show anyway, but if she did, she likely couldn't even finish the set. I'm so desperate to do them that I've even considered miming, just to be in front of you and be with you, she added. That would be a whole new kind of precious, but she's decided against that route. I'm sorry, she wrote to her fans. I'm sorry for your disappointment. I'm sorry for the nights you would have had with your loved ones and the memories you would have made together. I'm sorry for the time and money you've spent organizing your trips. You know I would not make this decision lightly. Poor, sweet Adele also said that she's really struggling with coming to terms that she won't get to do those last 2 shows, but that she'll figure out a way to make it right. For the time being, she said that returns will be offered if the shows can't be rescheduled, and she'll have more information soon. I'm devastated, she wrote at the end of her note. I'm sorry. I love you, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. How is this woman so perfect? And how can we go on if she never performs again?